Airport went on late into the night and included confrontations between NASA leader Raila Odinga and immigration officials. Police at one point used force to disperse journalists and supporters who were waiting for Miguna Miguna. Citizen TV Stephen Leto was injured in the chaos and had to be rushed to hospital, although we can confirm that he is in stable condition.
I'm not boarding. I don't have a passport. I'm not boarding. I'm not going. Where my luggage? Where is my passport? I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. The captain cannot fly.
Put that down.
The captain cannot fly.
Put that phone down.
The captain cannot fly. The captain cannot fly. The captain. Because when I arrived, my lawyers came to visit me. The Kenya National Human Rights Commission, as ordered by the court, and they took the document because they wanted me to have a safe passage. They were chased away.
And just to confirm to you once again that Citizen TV's Stephen Leto has been discharged from hospital. He is in stable condition. All this happening after that confrontation between police, journalists and supporters of Miguna Miguna at the airport last night. Here's that tweet posted now a little over 2 hours ago. This is by the Immigration Department, their Twitter handle. They stated that to enable Miguna to regularize his citizenship status, the Department of Immigration has this morning dispatched the requisite application forms to JKIA for Miguna to duly fill for processing. Now, Miguna's legal team have responded to this. We just spoke to Advocate Cliff Ombeta, who stated that they will not be filling any forms by the Immigration Department, and they are currently preparing documents to move to court to have Miguna produced. So that's the response by Miguna Miguna's legal team. They are saying it doesn't matter whether Immigration Department sent forms to JKIA or not. We want Miguna produced in court, in a Kenyan court, and they are filing documents to enable them to move to court. On that same note, those are their orders. Now, we have a timeline, just for the benefit of our viewers who may have slept quite early last night, of what happened the moment Miguna Miguna touched down at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport at 2:30 p.m. Let's briefly take you through them. So he arrives at 2:30 p.m. aboard Emirates flight EK19. A couple of minutes later, he's asked to surrender his Canadian passport. His lawyers refuse. Miguna, by 4 p.m., had declined to be granted a tourist visa or a courtesy visa because obviously, many feel that this would have barred him from engaging in business or politics, that a tourist visa can only allow one to tour the country. About an hour, 50 minutes later, Senator Orengo arrives at the JKIA to secure Miguna's release. And 5 hours or so later, NASA leader Raila Odinga arrives at the airport as well. And within minutes, a scuffle ensues at the airport. We have NASA leader Raila Odinga, immigration officials, supporters of both Raila Odinga and, of course, Miguna Miguna. So it was just a bit of a messy scene there. At 11 o'clock, businessman Jimmy Wanjigi arrived at the airport, demanded to be allowed to join Miguna at that terminal. And, of course, his demands were turned down. And 30 minutes later, total drama at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Police descend on journalists and supporters of Miguna Miguna. The journalists obviously were broadcasting what was happening there. A few minutes later, NASA leader Raila Odinga departs from JKIA, does not address members of the press, but when he was asked whether Miguna has left, he said he does not know. And a minute or so later, Senator James Orengo confirms that Miguna had been whisked away onto a Dubai-bound flight that had been delayed. And of course, Citizen TV's Jeff Koinange was on that flight, and that is where we got that exclusive footage that we have been playing for you last night into the morning as well. And at 12:20 p.m., that Emirates flight EK722 departs from JKIA while Miguna is left on the air side of the airport.